That is better. So it is update time at the channel, and as you can imagine, there's always lots of stuff going on behind the scenes here at Run for Adventure, from making content, planning trips away, entering races, mine and Liga's training, and lots more. So I thought it'd be perfect time to sort of fill you in on what we've been working on, from new merchandise coming soon hopefully, and tell you a bit more about all the awesome races and adventures we've got planned for 2025. So without further ado, let's dive into the video. So hopefully it's going to be another amazing year here at the channel, but thanks for tuning in again. I'm Lloyd Purvis and this is Run for Adventure, your friendly, informative, running related YouTube channel. Now, if you have been following us for some time, you'll know that we had an incredible 2024, full of lots of amazing, fantastic experiences that took us from the Highlands of Scotland all the way out to the hot, vast deserts of the Wadi Rum in the Middle East for Ultra X Jordan. And we're hoping that we can pull off something very similar again in 2025. As far as new merch goes, we are currently working on some new technical running cap designs, and we're hoping to have them ready for around about springtime. So we've already got the original sort of black Run for Adventure technical cap available in our merch store at runforadventure.uk, but we wanted to add a splash of colour to our cap range in 2025. So Liga has come up with these two really cool cap designs, but we'd love to get your feedback, guys. So which design do you prefer? Is it the green and gold, or is it the blue colourway? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. This is actually something that we've worked on before, but when we did it last time, the manufacturers just couldn't get it right, and we really weren't happy with the colours when the samples came through. So we just scrapped the whole idea and went back to the drawing board. So fingers crossed this time round, we're working with a different company, and hopefully we'll have some new, exciting, colourful Run for Adventure technical running caps in the merch store come spring. As far as races and travel plans go, well, my first race of the year is rapidly approaching, but luckily for me, it's close to home here in sunny Cornwall, and it is put on by Bisvicar. Now, it's only 18 miles in length, but it's on one of the most beautiful, challenging sections of coast path. Now, the race starts in St Just, and then you have to follow the coast all the way along to the beautiful harbour town of St Ives. Now, if you know that section of coast well, you'll know exactly what I mean when I say it's challenging. So the race is actually on the 8th of March, so not long, and I think they still have a few places left. So if you did fancy joining me on the start line, I'll leave a link to the Bisvicar website in the description below, and you never know, I might see you there. Like I already mentioned, it's only around 18 miles in length, but you have a 7-hour cutoff. So that kind of tells you how tricky that section of coast path is. So you run through the infamous Badlands of Pendeen, and I'm sure there's going to be lots of slippery wet rocks and deep muddy bogs to catch me out. And obviously that is one of the tough sections on the recently run Arc of Attrition. So it's a section I know so well, and I'm really looking forward to the race. I'm sure we're going to have a fun morning out on the coast path, and obviously I'm going to be taking the cameras along so you guys can experience it with me. Next on the list is a little bit further from home, and yet you've probably already guessed it, we are going to be heading back out to Chamonix in France for some more mountain adventures. We had an absolutely epic trip last year, full of amazing highlights, from incredible training runs on new trails in the mountains to obviously Liga's race experience in the CCC at UTMB. Yep, there will be a video of that race coming to the channel soon, hopefully. I keep getting lots of you asking me, is there going to be a video? We're still working on it, so watch this space. Should be up on the channel soon. But it just wouldn't be the same here at Run for Adventure without an annual pilgrimage back to that mountain town that we love so much. We're planning on being in Chamonix for most of August again, and we're going to be staying in the adventure bus, and you never know, maybe a new adventure bus, but more to come on that later in the year. We're going to be meeting up and organising another Run for Adventure shakeout run, because we had a fantastic time last year. We got to meet lots of our wonderful viewers, so we're definitely going to be doing that again. And myself and Liga have both entered the ETC at UTMB. So it's one of the shorter race distances over the week of only 15k, but you do have 1,000 meters of elevation over that distance, and you still get that kind of big race UTMB atmosphere on the start line and the finish line. So we're both really excited about that. I actually ran the race a couple of years ago and I had a fantastic time. So it starts in the center of Courmayeur in Italy. So actually the same start line that Liga stood on last year in the CCC and that I stood on in the TDS, but this time we're only going to have to cover 15k, not 100 kilometers and 130 kilometers. So we should feel a lot more relaxed about the whole thing, but we're still going to get to race over UTMB week, which will be brilliant. But again, we shouldn't feel so much nerves building into the race, and we shouldn't feel broken when we cross the finish line. We have got a few more races and big adventures in the pipeline, but nothing is set in stone yet. But if it does all come together, then we should have another fantastic year of travel, races and adventures. And obviously we're going to bring all you guys along with us. On a not so positive note, unfortunately, the other day I was working on a video and I was just trying to take some footage off one of our external hard drives. While I was doing it, something happened and now it is corrupted and it hasn't worked since. Now that hard drive had 2 years of footage on it because I tend to keep everything I film just in case I want to use it for future content on the channel for overlays and things like that. So as you can imagine, I'm gutted that I can't use it. So I packed it up, sent it off to London, and the guys I sent it to have been super helpful. They've done a diagnosis on it and they feel that they can retrieve the footage, hopefully. The downside is the cost is £718 to do so, and that's before I've bought a new hard drive to put the footage on. So I think it's going to cost me around about £1,000. Now that is a cost I really wasn't expecting, and one I could do without. The joys of running a YouTube channel, I guess, but also, you know, we've filmed so much content over the years, hours and hours and hours of footage, and that all needs to be stored on a hard drive somewhere. And this is the first time we've actually had an issue with one. So I guess we've been pretty lucky, but the cost of retrieving that footage still came as a bit of a shock. So apart from that one negative thing, lots of great things going on behind the scenes here at Run for Adventure. Really looking forward to running my first race of 2025, although I don't know how much racing I'm going to be doing on that route, but excited to be back out running on one of my favourite sections of Coast Path. We've also got some exciting shoes heading our way for testing, including the Kaibosh 01 from Normal. So this is Kilian Jornet's shoe where you can switch in and out the midsoles to give you a different underfoot feel. So very excited to test them out. And we've also got a new model of trail shoe from the guys at Ron Hill, and you can probably see it there just in the background over my shoulder. So hopefully I'll get them on my feet soon and take them out for their first run. But as soon as we've got the other plans set in stone, I'll let you know all about them. But definitely get ready for another year packed full of great running adventures. But for now, guys, thanks for watching. It's really appreciated. If you have been watching this channel and you're enjoying the content but you're yet to subscribe, maybe today is the day. Super simple to do just by clicking on the little red box there down in the corner. But best of all, it is completely free, but it definitely is a big help to the channel and greatly appreciated. We'll be back here very soon with some more exciting running content, but as always, stay safe and keep on running.